Marcella family. So, I straightened my hair, and this is what it looks like. It's not even straight. Look, it's still. I used a big flat barrel, like curling iron. It's like a big 2-inch curling iron. I have a cold. I have a cold. This is what happens when you have 3 kids. You get colds. So don't judge anything about my appearance because 1, I don't give a fuck. For 2, don't judge anything about my house because I've been sick. My kids are crazy. Look at that over there. They just brought that in here. That's a box of dinosaurs, I believe. So yeah, they've been pretty much running amok since I've been sick because why not? Mom's sick. She can't really clean up, right? So, yes, I have a cold. I am, however, still every day I'm hustling. Every day. So, because dreams don't stop just because we're sick, do they? Let me turn my camera light up a bit so y'all can see. So I have a cold, you all know that, but I'm still grinding. Because like I said, dreams don't stop just because of illness. You can use that if you want to. You're welcome. So I set up my throne. What's it called? Oh my God. Now I can't remember what it's called. I set up my throne list while I was sick. Yes. You're welcome. I set that up for you guys because I love you guys. Even when I'm sick, I set up a throne list so that you guys can pamper me and buy me things specifically because I still work when I'm sick. Okay. I'm still working. You can hear it in my voice. I'm sick as shit. I'm still working. Okay. So I put a lot of work into this channel because I believe in myself and I believe in my dreams. And I want you guys to take away inspiration from this. Life doesn't stop just because you get sick. You have to keep going. You have to keep grinding. You have to keep going. I took a little bit of a rest. I took 2 days of rest. Well, kind of. But I also, as I was resting, I set up my throne list. I made a post about my sister's new business. So please check out my post. My throne list is also on my community post as well for my channel. What else? I created some shorts while I was sick. So yeah, like even though I took a rest, I wasn't really resting. I don't know what the fuck I was doing, honestly. But I am pampering myself. There's a few people I have to shout out. So my friend Lindsay Wolf, she has a channel called Justice. Oh God, I'm gonna get it wrong. Justice Freedom Tarot, I believe. On YouTube as well. She's a tarot reader. And she got me this delicious face mask. It was, well, she got me a lot of stuff for my birthday, but yesterday I tried the little, it was like an eye patch mask that just goes underneath here. And I swear, it's got your girl looking lush. Also, she gave me this blush stick, which y'all know, I don't really wear blush that much because my face is naturally, red like this anyways. So when I put blush on, it kind of looks like I just had lots of sex. But I don't know. Somebody might like that. I don't know. And I used the blush stick also on my lips. What you think, y'all? I think it looks good. I'm loving it. So a shout out to Lindsay for the beautiful birthday gifts. And she got your girl looking snatched up. All right. My eyes looking snatched anyways. Okay. And my friend Sheila. Okay, I have to. Oh my God, Sheila, I love you so much. Sheila, I love you. So my friend Sheila, she bought me this a long time ago. She sent it to me in the mail. Her name's Sheila McNeil. She also has a YouTube channel. I have so many famous friends, y'all. Can I just flex on that for a minute? I have a lot of famous friends. Anyways, she has a YouTube channel as well, Sheila McNeil. Check out her content. If you are very religious, she posts a lot of religious content and just very uplifting stuff. I'm not really religious, I'm more spiritual, but she bought me this book. It's called The Miracle Journal, and it helps you to manifest your dream life. Calling in your dream life. Okay. So you get to like write about things that you like and stuff, track your gratitude, your frequency, all sorts of amazing things. So thank you to Sheila McNeil for that beautiful gift. She didn't give me that for my birthday. She got it for me a while back, but you know, I'm getting around to thanking her. So what are we doing today? We are doing my most popular read, y'all. I'm going to do it even though I'm feeling like dookie. Your next sexual encounter. Oh, what's going to happen? Your next sexual encounter. What does the connection look like? What does this person look like? What are their character traits? How will they make love to you? And all of those good deeds. Okay, so normally you guys know I do 3 piles, but I did 2 piles today. Hold on one second. I just wanted to make sure I was looking in the right camera angle. Okay, so I did 2 piles today because your girl's just not feeling all that, great. So I have pile 1 ready for you right now, and then I also have pile 2 over there, split it up into 2 piles. So I have not looked at the cards, but as you can see, I have a huge pile of cards that I've already pre-shuffled and laid out. So let's dive in. We're going to see what comes up. So the first 2 cards that I pull are going to be character traits of this person that you're going to have this sexual connection with. Okay, so pile 1. We're diving in. Pile 1. So your person is they're very goal-oriented, okay? They are the type of person, this is how you'll know them. They're the type of person that my chair will squeak, so I'm not farting, okay? Just so you know if you hear a sound. All right, so they're the type of person that, my voice sounds so raspy. Sound like Scarlett Johansson, even more so. I get told that all the time, but I sound like her even more when I'm sick. Which some men find sexy. I don't know why, but anyways, I'm getting off track. Girl, stay focused. Okay, so 2 of Wands represents someone who's very goal-oriented. They're always looking for their next business opportunity. They're always looking towards the future. They might have a little trouble staying present just because they're always on the paper chase. Like, this is not someone that's going to be, like, content just working a mediocre job. Like, this is someone who's constantly going to be trying to climb that corporate ladder, trying to get to the next level, trying to be the boss, trying to be the assistant manager, whatever, right? They're never content just sitting still. Now, if this isn't like business-wise, they would be the type of person that they're always on the go. They're always out doing sports. They're always out socializing. Not necessarily socializing. Maybe they're not. Maybe they're an introvert. But if they were, they would be the type of person that is always doing something, whether they're playing Dungeons & Dragons or Pokemon Go or whatever, but they're always busy, okay? They're always on to the next grand adventure. Why did I say gesture? I don't know. Maybe that'll have something to do with this reading, okay? Maybe they'll do a grand gesture in order to get your attention. So I have my Stay Wild cup. And I'm drinking peppermint tea. Try to soothe my throat. Okay, so, so it's someone they're constantly looking to the bigger, better adventure, okay? Then we have 6 of Pentacles. So this person, you're going to know who they are because they're going to be very reciprocal. So what I mean by that is they will match your energy. If you say I want you, they'll parrot that back. I want you too. All right. I adore you. I adore you too. Right. Everything that you say, this person will match. Your energy is equal. It's equal give and take. Right. See, they're giving and this person is receiving. So be careful, because sometimes with these type of people, they might have a tendency to overgive, right? So they might try to give you so much in the beginning of this connection, and you might be like, whoa, 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 like, I don't need all that. Like, I'm not trying to take all your money. Like, I just want your time, right? Not all women will be like that, but that's how she should be, y'all. Fellas, take note. But basically, this person will match your energy. If you're giving, they're going to be giving right back. If, you guys are going to be giving to each other equal give and take. Like, it's not going to be like one person is overgiven and the other person is like taking too much. And, eventually someone's going to get burned out. Like, y'all are both going to be very content with the reciprocity of this connection. It's going to feel very equal. All right. Oh my God. So the next card we have is the Romance Angels. And, when I pulled the card, I said, what do the Romance Angels need to say about this connection? We got passion. So allow your heart. I forgot to write down when the time starts for pile 1. Oh, F my life. Okay. Allow your heart and your soul to sing with joy. So, pile 1, pile 1, you and this person have a really, really strong connection, a very sexual connection, a very passionate connection, a very magnetic attraction. You guys are drawn to each other like magnets, right? There's a lot of fiery, steamy moments between y'all. I mean, it's like, when y'all touch, right, feels like boom, like fireworks. I bet when y'all touch, like, you get both of you guys just get sweaty as hell. Like, you don't even have to be like humping or anything. Like, y'all are kissing or anything like that. Like, y'all could just like bump into each other like on accident, and I bet both y'all just start sweating, like sweaty, like, because I can feel there's a lot of fire energy here. You could be a fire sign. Maybe they're a fire sign. I don't know. There's a lot of fire energy here, y'all. Feels very hot. One of you could be a light worker or like an earth angel, and one might not be, because look, we got the masculine is an earth angel. All right, both of you will surrender. We have, okay, so the next card we have is number 8, sweet sobriety and feelings. So it's number 8, which shows me that this connection, it's gonna feel, you'll know who this person is, because it's gonna feel like the connection is gonna go really fast. It's gonna feel like it goes from like 1 to like, from like 0 to like 8. Like, 8 is the number of energy moving very fast. If you know like the standard tarot Rider-Waite deck, 8 is 8 of Wands is like forward moving energy. So 8 is always like energy moving very fast. Okay, so you'll know this person because it's going to feel like things are going to move very quickly, very fast. Also, we have sweet sobriety and feelings. So this person could possibly be an ex-alcoholic. They don't have to be, but they might tell you something like, hey, I used to be an alcoholic, or I used to drink a lot, and I went to AA. If it's not alcohol, it could be something else, some kind of a drug, whatever it is, whatever the drug is, some kind of substance abuse, because it says sweet sobriety and feelings. And here's the thing. So I feel like this person, when they started to get sober is when all of a sudden, boom, they were hit with like all of these feelings that they tried to numb out, right? So it's like this sobering up is what caused their spiritual awakening, which is why they found their way towards you, right? Because all of a sudden they were hit with all these feelings, emotional stirrings, passion, love, lust, sadness, depression, anxiety, all of these feelings that they tried to shove down and numb out when they were, you know, in this substance abuse period of their life during their journey, right? And no judgments here at all, right? I used to be an addict. I used to have a drug problem, okay? I won't tell you what my drug of choice used to be, but I am a recovering addict. And so there's no judgments here, right? Everything that I went through on my journey brought me to where I am. So I applaud this person. If you are a recovering addict and you've gotten there, you should be so proud of yourself, because that is the hardest thing you will ever have to do. And to stay clean, even harder. So this person, all of a sudden, you know, they're trying to numb out all these feelings. All of a sudden they're feeling all of this stuff. And it's like, wow, I have missed out on so many things. All of a sudden I'm feeling all of these feelings. I know what it feels like to actually love and to desire and to feel. And it's an incredible freeing emotion for this person, right? So, you know, that's why this person might be gravitating towards you, because they feel this very strong desire and attraction and passion to you. And they're not used to feeling that. And it's not just because they're sober and they're starting to feel these emotions after being numbed out for years. It's because they are attracted to you, your essence, your soul. All right? Okay, we have release me, I'll be back. Okay, so some of you might know that you'll know this connection because maybe this person came in really fast and furious, and then, ooh, that's a movie. And then, releasing. And then maybe they might have backed up a bit, right? So there's been a period, you'll know because there's going to be a period of separation between y'all, right? Or there could be a period of separation right now where your person is kind of backed up and they need some space. But it says they'll be back. So now there's a lot of reasons why someone could withdraw from a connection that they really, really like, you know, and that they're really invested in, right? So, you know, no judgments. Maybe they needed space. As long as this person tells you, hey, this is what's going on, I need space, and they give you a heads up, there's nothing wrong with taking a little space and a little pause to figure out what it is that you need in the connection, right? Now, if someone just disappears and ghosts you, that's not what I'm talking about here. That's emotional immaturity. You might as well be a freaking 4-year-old child, because only children are going to disconnect from someone with absolutely no explanation whatsoever. Okay, we're not talking about that. And yes, a lot of masculines do that, okay? I'm not saying it's just masculines. Feminines probably do it too. But the only reason they do it, it's not a reflection of you. It's a reflection of their character. There's something within them that causes them to feel fear, and that's what it is fear, of not moving forward if they like something, right? Because it requires them to step up to a higher level of where that feminine or masculine is at. And if you're not there, of course you're going to run. And then you're not going to be a vibrational match or the same frequency of that feminine or masculine anyways. So a lot of people will ghost very high frequency individuals. I've been ghosted 1,000,000 times. I'm not going to lie. And it's because my frequency is so high that every single time I level up and shift, which I do a lot, my frequency never stays the same, and it's constantly climbing, right? I'm not saying it's always high. Sometimes it goes down, and sometimes it goes up, and sometimes, it's always kind of like, it's like a teeter-totter, right? But mainly, my main frequency is always really high. And so that requires someone to meet me at a very high vibrational level. And if they're not on that level, or if they're not working towards getting to that level, then they will naturally not feel aligned to my aura. And they will not be able to understand that magnetism for what it is, right? So they will create these issues in their head, which then, they project them onto me, and then they end up disappearing, right? But it's not personal, right? It's a frequency thing. It's basically, we're not a vibrational frequency match, okay? So if you're not trying to keep up and consistently trying to elevate yourself, you're not going to be able to keep up with someone who's on a constant elevation. I mean, I have like 10 glow ups a day, bitch. So, all right. And level ups too. 7 of Pentacles. Okay. So this person, they're going to want to put in the work. They think that you're worth the work. Okay. We got 7 of Pentacles, which is this energy of like, I've planted seeds. I worked really hard. Now I'm going to sit back and watch while my plants grow. I'm not going to sit there and like waste my life away and be like, oh, when's the plant growing? I'm going to go live my life. And I trust already that these plants are growing. So this person has already laid down a foundation with you. Okay. And they trust in the foundation that they've created with you. And so now they're walking away. They're getting some space so they can focus on their own life. They probably said to you, hey, I need a little bit of time and space. I have this really big project coming up, and this is just an example. Or I have this really big thing coming up and I really need to focus on what I'm doing, as I'm trying to level up. And so, I'll get a hold of you when I'm more able to focus completely on you. Something along those lines. So that's how you'll know. But you already have a really great foundation with this person, meaning y'all have already established a friendship, a connection, a soul connection. Y'all have probably already went on a few dates. Like, there's a foundation, a solid foundation, okay? And this person is confident enough that they've laid enough foundation with you that they can back up a bit while they focus on themselves. Oh my God. And when they come back, let me tell you, first of all, this person might have like a food fetish. So, because the card here is the world, right? I've been getting the world card a lot, like in personal reads for myself and just period. So this person might have a food fetish. Like, they might like to put whipped cream on your body or feed you grapes, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, lick foods off of you. Okay. This is the type of vibe I'm getting from this card. Also, when this person comes back from their little hiatus, be prepared, because they're going to put in the work. They're going to be like, so they're going to come back gifts in hand, like bags, like Santa Claus, bags of gifts like Santa Claus. The world card is about a person saying, I want to give you the world. You deserve the world, and so you're going to get it. And so this person is basically grinding so that they can give you what you know you deserve. Oh my God. So it'd probably be, if you're a feminine, this is what your masculine is doing. Now, if you're a feminine, you're probably already grinding anyways, right? But yeah, like, you're going to want to give equal give and take with this masculine, right? You guys are going to take on the world together. This is like power couple shit, right? There's a very strong love connection. There's an apple on here, which apples represent love. Back in the days, back when the witch trial days and stuff, people would use apple seeds in love spells. They would cut the apple open, because if you cut an apple in half and you look at it, it looks like a heart. So they would take the apple seeds and they would use them in love spells. So apples represent love. They also represent fertility. We have a fish on here, so some of y'all could be dealing with a Pisces. We also have a goat, so some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn. And then we have, it looks like a boar. So to me, like, it's kind of like Taurus energy, earth energy. So it could be an earth sign, Taurus. Doesn't have to be. All right, we have 8 of water. Wow, 8 of cups. Okay, so this person, so 8 of cups is about walking away from something. So I feel like, again, this person may have walked away, but it's not for good. They are definitely in their emotions thinking about you heavy while they're away from you. In fact, I feel like being away from you has created even more longing for you, okay? Like, you ever heard that saying, absence makes the heart grow fonder? Well, I feel like them being away from you has created an even bigger pull. And it's given them a chance to analyze their emotions and to see how deeply they really are invested into you and into this connection. And they're in the water. If you look, the water represents emotions. They're in the water. This person is in the water, wading in the water, right? Knee deep past the knees, like mid, top of the thigh, right? Bottom of the thigh in the water. Oh, and your person is watching you. I don't know if y'all can see it, but if you look, it looks like there's a masculine here with long hair watching behind a tree, and the feminine knows that he's watching her. So for some of you, your person is definitely stalking your social media. They might be watching your stories. They might be checking your Instagram, your Facebook, just to try to see what you're up to, because they do feel a really strong connection to you. For some of you, they felt that you were a little defensive as well, though. Or maybe you felt they were defensive. There's an arrow here, which to me represents like defensiveness, right? I don't know, though, with the arrow, it could also mean like being open and vulnerable. So for some of you, it's going to be your person felt you were too defensive, and for some, it's going to feel like, you were open and vulnerable, and maybe they were too on the defensive about things, right? But they feel like you could be letting go of this connection, and they definitely don't want that to happen. So I'm going to pull one more card about this connection just to get some clarifiers. All right, what's happening after this 8 of Cups? So this person is a booty person. They love butts. Okay, I just flipped one of the sexual cards, and damn, we have 7 of Pentacles again. I just flipped one of the Filthy Fantasies cards, and it talks about playing with, the booty area. All right, that was my chair. Okay, so we have 7 of Pentacles. I asked for a clarifier about the 8 of Cups, which 8 of Water, 8 of Cups, same thing. And we got 7 of Pentacles. Again, so this person is definitely not down with you. They have withdrawn in order to grow their own empire, right? They're trying to build something. Look, patiently tending the plant. And I feel like what they're doing also is patiently tending, this connection. So you probably, if you're not in contact with this person, you will be soon. If you are in contact, this would be the type of connection where like this person they're not really consistent they might not be consistent every single day, but they definitely make sure that they check in with you, as much as they can. Because like I said, they've already cultivated a deep connection with you, and right now they're just really busy. It's not that they're not concerned about you or don't love you. They're just really busy. Okay, so let me read some of this while I can. You spread my hindquarters apart and trace tiny and tiny circles till you touch. Okay. Now keep in mind, I said this is a booty person. Okay. Then you ease inwards, gently opening. I sigh as one finger trails inside, then two, widening me so you can, you know. Widening me so you can get up in. I'm using code words because these cards are pretty racy. Okay. Probing you with my tongue. Now this is what your person is saying to you. So your person, they like booty. Okay. So if you're a feminine, your masculine likes your booty. If you're vice versa, okay, if you're a masculine watching this, then your feminine, she either likes your booty or she likes you to touch her booty. Put it where it fits in. I don't know. All right, let me see if I can read this. Hold on. Because I don't know YouTube be censoring stuff. Okay, this is okay. Probing you with my tongue, familiarizing myself with the way your body's formed and shaped. Then I shock you by unexpectedly slipping a little finger inside of you. So, your person also really likes oral. I think they just like that area in general. Like, the whole feminine area or masculine area, whatever. Well, no, because it's that inside of you. So, yeah. I guess if you could apply this if this reading is like for two same-sex males, yeah, whatever. But masculine, if you're a feminine, you're watching this for a masculine. Oh, my throat is starting to hurt really bad. So basically, your person likes that whole downtown area. He likes licking. He likes putting fingers in. He likes stretching. He likes it, right? He likes it all. He likes to spread the booty cheeks. All right, so your next sexual encounter is going to be with someone like that. And they're a butt person. You probably already know this. All right, and the last card and message from Spirit for pile number 1. Look, we have number 33, sexual arts. Oh my God. So this person, you and this person have a very deep sexual connection. Let's not sugarcoat it, okay? There's almost like an artistic expression the way y'all be making love, right? It's like when y'all are together in sexual positions, it's almost like art. That's what I'm hearing and seeing. It's like two people that look like a sculpture, right? Their connection is so deep that when they're together, it's almost like they become one being, right? It's like if you were to look, you would not be able to tell where this person starts and this person ends. It's just all arms and legs, but it's beautiful it's almost like artistic lovemaking. I mean, look at even here, the way the masculine is sort of, and he's grabbing onto her booty. I told you, the cards, they don't lie. The way he's grabbing onto her booty, right? Sorry, I got distracted. The way that he's grabbing onto her booty, she's running her fingers through his hair. There's a very artistic way that they connect with each other, if that makes sense, right? And there's a lot of fire and passion. Look, the masculine and the feminine are sitting in a fucking volcano and there's fire coming out of it, right? They're coming out of the volcano. 33 is also a number of like deep spiritual truths. It's a number of the ascended master Jesus. It's also the number of like a spiritual awakening, the number of the student and the teacher type connection. I hope none of y'all are fucking your spiritual teacher. I'm just saying. All right, so that's all I got for you, pile number one. I hope something resonated. If it did, please like, subscribe, share, all free. Everything is in the description box below my video. If you want to purchase my third eye clearing, I also have my throne list down there, my Patreon, which I just uploaded a sexual energy extended read from the reading I just did, and it's on my Patreon. It's $5.55 a month. I have tip jars. My children's channels are down there. So check everything out in that description box. All my socials are on there too. So you guys can stalk me. All right, let's go on to pile number two. Oh, it's midnight here. Past midnight now. Sorry, that's my chair. Okay, so pile number two. Welcome to your next sexual encounter. The first two cards are going to be character traits or personality traits of your person, how you will know your person, and the rest we will just play it by ear. All right, so pile number two. Ooh, your person is wounded as fuck and cold as fuck. All right, so we have Nine of Wands, which is the wounded warrior. It's someone who like feels really, really tired of life, right? So this is not necessarily a bad thing. Okay, so this person's energy feels like a feminine, could be a masculine, but there's two feminines here. Okay, so, we might be talking about a feminine, and if you're a masculine watching this, welcome. All right, so this would be the type of person who is literally so sick of love. They have been through the ringer with love. They're like, oh, I'm so tired. I don't even want to put myself out there anymore. They may have been on dating apps and they're just like, I'm done. They deleted their profiles on all the dating apps. They're just like, maybe it's not meant for me. Okay. They really, really want to close off their heart, but there's still a spark there. There's still a spark, which means wherever there's a spark, there is still hope. So this person is still holding that torch going, there's a possibility I could be loved, right? But they're not expecting it. And they have boundaries. Pile number two, they have a lot of boundaries. Queen of Swords is about intellect. It's about boundaries. Boundaries. Walls and boundaries. This feminine she has a sword. She's like, no. You come up and approach the Queen of Swords, she's going to go, what do you want? What do you hope to achieve by reaching out? What is it that I can do for you? She's not going to be mean, but she's going to question your motives. So for example, you reach out to her, you haven't reached out in a while. She's going to say to you, she's going to put you on the spot. She's not going to let you fucking get away with bullshit. She's going to say to you, what is it that you want right now from me? She's going to put you on the spot. She's going to make you explain yourself. Where were you? Where did you go? Why did you disappear? She's not going to sit there and let you get away with shit because she knows her worth. She has boundaries. She has a sword. She's going to lift that sword and go, boy, what do you want? She's very intimidating. And if you can get past her boundaries, good luck. All right, so we have heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Okay, so the advice from the angels is this. If you're a masculine and you're watching this for the feminine, she's a no bullshit kind of bitch. I'm going to just lay it out there for you, okay? You're going to need to be 110% authentic with this feminine or masculine, okay? Take it out, resonates. You're going to have a heart-to-heart conversation. You have to lay it all out. You're going to have to be like, I am a fool. I'm in love with you. I fucked up. I'm an idiot. My heart feels like it's crumbling into a piece of paper without you. I am dying. I can't breathe. You're the reason I'm living right now. I can't take any air in because you are the air in my lungs. I'm dying without you. Because if you don't come that fucking dramatic and that fucking grand gesture. And here's the thing. You can't just come with words. If you say that, he or she, okay, Feels like a feminine though. They might literally just go, okay, that's it. Because here's the thing, with this Queen of Swords energy, if you do not back up your words with action, they're going to be like, fuck that shit. And they're not going to give you a chance. Look, even the masculine in this card, he's kind of turned away. He looks irritated. The feminine is all up in his face. There could have been one time when the feminine was literally like all up in this masculine's face, right? She was given to the connection. And for some reason, masculine turned away. And now she's in this energy like, don't fucking play with me. I'm not the one. So if this is you, masculine, you're going to have to come with it because good luck. I feel like the feminine in this connection gave it all. And the masculine was, if you look, he's not even looking at her. Look, he looks irritated. She's all in. So she may have set up some boundaries. And you're going to have to not just come with words. You're going to have to back it up with action. Because if not, you're going to be lonely. She going to move on. I'll tell you that right now. Okay, we got number 24. The lure of the easiest way. So again, you cannot take the easy way out. Whoever I'm speaking to, whoever this reading is for, I'm going to say it again. You cannot take the easy way out. Because if you do, if you try to just come with the hey text or what's up or what you doing, this person is going to shut you the fuck down, especially if it's a feminine. Because she's going to be like, no, the fuck, he didn't just disappear and then all of a sudden try to come with this stupid ass, damn, ridiculous ass text. She won't even answer. She will leave your ass unread. Okay? Especially if this is a feminine. It says the lure of the easiest way. So you might be thinking, okay, the easiest way would just be to send out a text and to kind of test the waters. I see that you're thinking about doing that. Don't do that. You're going to lose this person. I can tell you that right now. And there will be no sexual energy read. You're going to have to, you see the stairs? You're going to have to elevate yourself and face those triggers, whatever the frick they are, in order to get to this feminine or this masculine's level. Because if you don't, you are going to lose this person. I can guarantee. I can feel the energy. This person knows their worth. They're not no shitty McShit fuck. Okay? This is the real deal. This is a catch. And if you try to take the easy way, you're going to watch her or him with another person. Look. Watching. Feeling regret. Thinking, should have taken action. And it's number 24. If you added up 4 and 2, it's number 6, which is, this is a deep soulmate connection. This is a soul connection. Whether you call it a soulmate, whether you call it a twin flame, doesn't matter. Whether you call it the love of your life, it doesn't matter. It all means the same thing. This person and you, your souls know each other. It's a soul connection. 6 is a number of a deep soul connection. Moving on. I dream of you. Told you. So you and this person, both of you are in each other's dreams. You guys have dreams about each other. There's a soul connection. I'm going to say it again. You've probably dreamed of this person. They've dreamed of you. If they haven't dreamed of you physically, they've dreamed of your energy. So they know what your energy and your essence feels like. Ooh, I almost dropped all those cards. All right, we have 9 of Swords and the Chariot. This reading's getting really long, so I want to... 9 of Swords and Chariot. So, you're also going to know this person, right, that you're having this next sexual encounter with, because I guarantee this person has been up at night thinking about you, dreaming about you. They're obsessed. They're obsessed. You may not feel like they're obsessed, but they're obsessed. Look at it. 9 of Swords. The energy of being up at night, obsessively thinking about something, and that something is you. Obsessed. It's like that Mariah Carey song. Obsessed. Why you so obsessed with this person? Boy, I wanna know. They're obsessed. They may have even cried some tears over you. This person is crying. They're up at night with a lot of anxiety because they don't know how to move this connection forward. But they're going to move the connection forward. We have the Chariot, which is about boom, fast forward movement. But here's why the movement comes. The movement comes because I just wanted to make sure my camera was still recording. The movement comes because this person has found some balance in their energy. So they've balanced their energy where they may have been a little bit, now they're peaceful. Where they may have been a little bit obsessive, possessive, whatever it is, too into work or not enough play, whatever it is that creates that balance, right? They've balanced their energy, and now they don't need to have so much control over themselves or their life. This is someone who has deeply surrendered, okay? It's about surrender. You notice this masculine is in this Chariot, but he doesn't have any reins on this dark side and this light side of himself. He just knows how to control them with the power of his will. It's balance. He knows the power of his dark side. He knows the power of his light side. He integrates them, and he allows that to balance him out. He's faced his shadows. He's also aware of his shadows. He's conquered his shadows. And now he knows he doesn't need to keep such a tight rein on his emotions, because he knows that he can direct the power of his life through the power of his will. Boom. Oh, that's so good. Some of you could also be dealing with the Cancer, because this is a sign of Cancer, right? Don't necessarily have to be, but it's water energy, so it's the astrological side of Cancer. But now that this person has integrated those lessons and learned how to control themselves, they're going to make their way towards you. Oh, look, and we got the Ace of Cups. There's a really deep soul connection here. So when they come forward, it's going to be to say, I want to start a new relationship with you. You're going to be in a relationship with this person. You're going to have sex with them too, but you're also going to be in a relationship with them. The Ace of Cups means new love and new relationship. So that means, changing your status on Facebook or whatever. There's going to be lots of lazy nights of sex where y'all just have sex and then lay in the bed with each other, naked, snuggling, cuddling. Look, the masculine is on top of this feminine. They're under the sheets together. Oh, look, he's definitely... Okay, if this is a feminine and we're talking about your masculine, he's definitely learned how to control himself. He's coming up as the Emperor. Yes, this is big dick energy. Thank you. This masculine knows what the fuck he wants, and it's you, and he's going to come and take that. Take that, take that. Take it how it resonates. The masculine is looking at this feminine. He's got his sword down, which means he has his guard down. He's all in this time. He's coming back more evolved. All right, let me get a clarifying card for this pile number 2. What else do we need to know? One more tarot card, and then we're going on to the 2 sexual cards and the last message from Spirit for you. What is going to be the outcome of this connection? What do we need to know? I think all good things, because this is a really deep connection. Ooh, judgment. Yes. So with this connection, both of you are going to be getting what you deserved. Getting what you deserve. I feel like both of you may have had really, really, really tough relationships in the past. And now you can both sit into this feeling of safety, right? And it's going to be a very soul enlightening connection, okay? You will both feel like in this connection, like your soul's been set free, right? Look at that. There'll be a lot of enlightenment in this connection. It's a very spiritual connection. You're going to both challenge each other to be your best selves while equally growing together and evolving each other's soul. Ooh, I just got chills. Okay. Now let me see if I can read this. Okay. My body trembles. So this is what your person wants to do to you. This is how they want to love you. My body trembles and I gasp again. There not being much else I can do, drowning as I am in the most exquisite sensations, which amazingly double when you replace your fingers with your tongue. So, again, take it how it resonates. If you're a feminine watching this, basically, your person they like to finger play, right? But let's see, they like to finger play, but they also love the oral side of the finger play, if you know what I mean. So it goes fingers first and then tongue. That's what it says. Now, if you're a masculine and you're watching this, oh my God, your feminine she feels like she's drowning in exquisite pleasure when, you're doing this and then you do this and it's like, oh my gosh. She's like, she goes, I can't believe. It says she's drowning in the most exquisite sensations, which amazingly double. So she's already experiencing all of this pleasure, and then you do that and it doubles her pleasure, and it's just like her mind is blown. So this is the type of sexual connection y'all getting into, pile number 2. Oh. All right. I lean over and gently skim the skin of your sack with my lips, then my tongue, and you shudder. So, can we just talk about how perfect that is? Both of y'all really, really love the oral tantalization, okay? Both y'all are really into oral stuff. And I'm using code words because I don't want to get flagged on YouTube. And most of the time I do these readings on my Patreon. So if you like these readings, join my Patreon, because I put a lot of these sexual energy reads and I can actually read the whole card without having to use these stupid code words. But so the feminine, I'm just gonna do that because you already know what the deal is, y'all. So your next sexual encounter, there are gonna be lots of oral, period. Okay, so the last message from Spirit for pile number 2 is number 21, healing. Look at that. This connection is a fucking healing connection. It's a spiritual connection. It's a soul connection. It's a healing connection. Both y'all are going to heal each other. Equal give and take healing. Oh my God. Both of your energy heals each other. I'm done. And again, it's number 3. There's something about the number 3. Didn't we say a number 3 on this one again? Or was it number 6? That was in pile number 1, I think. Wasn't it? Yes, it was. But we have number 2 in the judgment. It's number 20. But it's also number 2. So, again, we have number 2 is a number of balance. And it's also the number of of a couple, right? It's 2. So I feel like both of you equally feel this connection very deeply. And number 3 is the number of spiritual awakening, number of like being guided by your spirit guides, the ascended masters, into this connection, because for some reason it's very important. For some of y'all, it's your twin flame. And the connection is going to be very healing for both of you. So I hope that something in this reading resonated. If it did, please like, subscribe, share. I have a throne list. It's in my description box. Everything is in my description box. So if you want to support my channel, if you want to tip me, if you want to purchase my third eye clearing, if you want to join my Patreon, if you want to pamper me with gifts from my throne list, all of that is in my description box below my videos, okay? You just have to click on, I don't know, it's a little arrow or something, but it's just, you know where the description box is. It's underneath the videos, okay? My children's channels are there. I guess that's all I got for you. I love you all so much. I hope that your next sexual encounter blows your fucking mind. All right. And thank you for your patience while I'm sick. I'm going to be uploading probably not tomorrow, but the day after, maybe. All right. I love you. Bye.